This is the video for AQA Further Pure Mathematics, Hyperbolic Functions section 1.4, where we're looking at hyperbolic identities. Well, we've met the identity tan is equal to sine over cosh, similar to the tan is identical to sine over cos for the circular functions. There's another identity that you need to be familiar with, which again is similar to the identity for circular functions, which is sine squared plus cos squared is equal to 1. However, for hyperbolic functions, the identity involves cos squared minus sine squared. And if we look at the definitions of these, remember that cosh is 1/2 e to the x plus e to the minus x. So therefore we want to square that and subtract from that 1/2 of e to the x minus e to the minus x, all squared. Well, the first bracket becomes 1/4 e to the 2x plus 2, and then plus e to the minus 2x, and the second bracket becomes 1/4 e to the 2x minus 2 plus e to the minus 2x. And you can see there that we've got the exponential parts, which are going to cancel out from each bracket, because we've got e to the 2x and then minus e to the 2x and e to the minus 2x and minus e to the minus 2x. So the exponentials would just disappear altogether. And then we've got plus 2 and minus negative 2, so a total of 4. So we've got 1/4 multiplied by 4, so this is equal to 1. So therefore we end up with the identity, which is cos squared x minus sine squared x is always 1. And say compare that to the cos squared plus sine squared, which is 1. So two identities then that you need to be familiar with. Tan is sine over cosh, and cos squared minus sine squared is 1. And these then can be used for solving hyperbolic equations. So as an example of that, let's consider this one, which is cos squared and minus 5 sine squared, minus 5 sine equal to 1. So then we can use the identity for cos squared to say that this is 3 multiplied by, well, if cos squared minus sine squared is 1, then cos squared is equal to 1 plus sine squared x. We've got minus 5 sine x equal to 1. And therefore rearranging that gives us a quadratic in sine 3 sine squared x minus 5 sine x, and then we've got plus 3 on one side, and then we're going to subtract 1, so we get then plus 2 is equal to 0. Well, this factorizes first bracket with 3 sine x and the second bracket with just sine x, and we need a 2 and a 1, so it's going to be 2 in the first bracket, be minus 2, and minus 1 in the second bracket, so that gives us a total of minus 5 sine x and plus 2 at the end. And therefore we get that x is equal to sine inverse sine to the minus 1 of 2 over 3, and that's 0.625, or x is equal to sine inverse of 1, and that's 0.881. Sorry, the line above should say that is equal to 0. So we get two solutions to the quadratic, 0.625 for x or 0.881. But the main point there was using the identity for cos squared in terms of sine squared to turn it into a quadratic equation that we could then solve. That's the end of this video on hyperbolic identities, and indeed is the end of the series of videos on hyperbolic functions.